Rangers as much because I find there to be a lot of just kind of jerks. I find there's not as much of an etiquette anymore. People will go and spawn kill like crazy and nobody does anything about it. And if you like actually say anything, if you kind of, say, hey, dude, that's not cool or don't do that, then all you do is get made fun of for the next hour until you leave. And I'm like, this is maddening. Like I shouldn't be being made fun of because I care about the rules and about, wanting to have a fair fight and, and glitchers and the whole nine. I mean, I don't know, but
I'll tell you this, Zach. You can come play with our guys anytime, our guys and girls, because we keep it clean and we stick by the rules.
I love it, dude. Well, by the way, I'm sure that I will. Now that we're building these friendships more, I can't wait.
Absolutely.
But at any rate, this is the long way of getting around to. From day one with Nerd HQ, I knew I was going to need sponsors. It's an expensive thing to do, and I'm paying for a lot of it, or the Nerd Machine's paying for a lot of it out of our own pockets anyway. But Xbox was always like my dream sponsor. I was like, look, if Microsoft could just sponsor the whole thing, I'd be stoked because I don't want to be a NASCAR card.
Yeah,
I love NASCAR. That's great, but I don't want to be this giant billboard with like all these different logos and everything all over it. I want to be streamlined. I want it to be like, hey, this is my title sponsor. This is who came alongside me, and this is who's bringing it to the masses, and I'm stoked to stand up with them. Right. And as it is right now, I've only got a few, so I'm stoked to stand up for all the sponsors that we have, including Break.com. They're they came in a really huge way, and we got to make some fun viral videos with them. These kind of spoofy nerd PSAs that you can go watch at Break.com or even at the Nerd Machine, but. When Microsoft came in, when Xbox came in and said, we want to be a part of this, and that they're really transforming, in our venue, it's 2 stories. It's a big bottom room and 2 big rooms upstairs. And Xbox is coming in. You guys are coming in a huge way, and you're transforming our venue into like, a little mini E3.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited for people to come in and get to be able to play the Horde demo for Gears 3, the multiplayer demo for Gears 3, some of the new Batman game, some new Kinect games. Like, that's awesome sauce, bro. That is the mutts. I can't wait to just go down there and meet some of the fans and sit down and play some Horde with them. I mean, the new Horde stuff is so good with like the tower defense where you can buy barriers and guns and upgrade them. And I mean, it's so cool, man. Cliffy and Robin, all those guys have done such a good job with the franchise overall. The only thing that I'm upset about is they need to make a new Shadow Complex, but that's a whole nother conversation.
I put you in touch with the right people for that.
Oh, dude, I've given Cliff so much crap about that. I love that game. Shadow Complex was so good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the Nerd HQ, and I know a lot of people won't make it to San Diego, and I know a lot of people who will be in San Diego are going to be really busy with the convention. But look, the Nerd HQ is free. I want people to come and enjoy and appreciate it. And as they come to enjoy and appreciate it, that they would spend time, come and eat and drink up there. Like, make that your little stop. I want it to be like the little treehouse that everybody kind of goes back to and, talks about, all right, well, let's go back out into the world and we'll go see this thing. But come and hang out with us. And if you have some money and you have the time, come and give money to Operation Smile and see an awesome panel, a conversation with, some awesome person, that with an incredible body of work. And what else? Buy some merch, come buy some T-shirts and support us. I mean, that's what I'm about. I'm about integrating fans and activating with them and making things organic. And of course, we have a business. Of course, we're trying to run a business and be successful with it. But it's a business that I take very seriously, and I take our products very seriously. I don't want to just make crap and try and sell that to people. Like, from day one with the Nerd Machine, we make very specific decisions. Like, we only use American Apparel stuff because I want to make stuff that's made in America. Every decision you make has a ripple effect, and I want shirts to be comfortable and cool, and I want the logos to be fun and things that people don't mind wearing all day if they want to wear their shirt, Oftentimes there's just stuff that people make and they want you to buy it, and it's like, but this is crap. Like, that's a crap shirt. It's not comfortable. It's ill-fitting, and I think your logo sucks. So no, I'm not going to go and buy that. But Anyway, blah blah blah.
It's really exciting, and as you said, we're teaming up with you, and we're actually you and I are gonna be hosting a tweet up.
Yes, we're gonna do a tweet up, but again, like I told you, nobody has told me what a tweet up is. I still don't even know. I've heard about tweet ups for so long. I'm assuming what a tweet up is.
Yes,
and it's just us going crazy with our Twitter and answering questions, and having people asking us questions and making it all cool like that, which I was going to do anyway. So the fact that I get to do it with you at Nerd HQ leading up to the treasure hunt is awesome. Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's another thing we can talk about, which is the treasure hunt. So that's what we're kind of tweeting up to. And for all the fans who listen to this, so I'm really all about fun. I just like doing things that are fun and kind of out of the box. And I thought, well, I'm a big fan of this show, Midnight Madness. It's a movie that was made back in the 80s. I don't know if you ever saw it, but
sure.
It's really, it's so like, it's cheesy and hokey and awesome. And it's like Michael J. Fox's first movie ever. But it's a giant, treasure hunt. And I love treasure hunts. I don't know anyone who doesn't like a treasure hunt.
Right.
It's kind of a no-brainer. But what I wanted to do was do a kind of like, nerdier treasure hunt, where instead of just having a piece of paper that you're running off of, it's all kind of connected via smartphone and internet. And we were going to use some kind of method of, well, how do you scan, what do you scan, and again, how perfectly it worked out that Microsoft has their M tags,
yep,
which are like QR codes, but they're even cooler because you can put a picture in them. You can actually like embed a picture into your M tags and build a unique site for every tag, which is perfect to put a clue on for every stop of the treasure hunt. I was like, this is awesome. So people can show up at the Nerd HQ on Thursday morning, sign up for the treasure hunt. They have to be wearing a Nerd Machine shirt, as far as I know. That was something that my partner Dave was like, this is something that's a must. If you want to do the treasure hunt, you got to be wearing a Nerd Machine shirt. One of our shirts.
You got to wear the uniform.
Yeah, you got to wear the uniform, exactly. Which I'm totally down for. I think it makes it more fun. And you show up. And we're going to give you a list of because it's not only is it a treasure hunt, but it's also a scavenger hunt. So basically, any contestant will get there. They'll have their first scan at the Nerd HQ, and that M tag will give them. It's like maybe we're going to do like a little multiple choice question. So you have to get like a question right, and then the clue will be revealed to you. And then based on the clue, you have to figure out, and by the way, Google stuff, use your phones. I mean, that's what's so amazing about the technology.
Use whatever you have at your disposal.
Exactly. And, pull up a map of downtown San Diego on your phone and be like, okay, well, crap, if that's that. And so, okay, great, let's go, and go for it. And then you'll get to your next spot and there'll be another M tag and so on and so forth. And I think there's going to be about 8 spots. And then the finish line. But this is part of the thing that I'm most excited about, which is the scavenger hunt portion that's attached to the treasure hunt. So yes, you have to do this race and you have to get to the end, and whoever gets to the end first definitely gets the most points, but they don't necessarily win, because along the way there's all these scavenger hunt there's the scavenger hunt portion that plays into the hunt. So along the way, if you take a picture with a stormtrooper and you bring that picture back with you on your smartphone, well, that could be worth 100 bonus points. If you take a picture with a Harry Potter, that's 200 bonus points. If you take a picture with Daniel Radcliffe, that's 10,000 bonus points. If you bring Daniel Radcliffe back with you,
you won. There's no points. You just won.
You basically win the race. Exactly. So that's this kind of. I wanted to integrate not just the people who are doing the hunt, but everyone who's watching these people do the hunt. Like, there's going to be some stormtrooper standing on a street corner waiting to get into the convention, and all of a sudden somebody's going to grab him and be like, dude, I need to take a picture with you. You're worth 100 points.
So there's this whole meta game over the scavenger hunt.
Exactly. So, and as a gamer, of course, we love our mini games. We love the little things that integrate us even more into the greater game. And now, you get to do that too. So, and not just that, but I mean, I just kept thinking like, I don't know how many people are going to do the treasure hunt. I mean, and sometimes I think super conservatively, and it's like, okay, maybe like 20 people,
right.
I think more, I hope more. Dude, maybe there'll be 100, maybe there'll be 200, maybe there'll be 1,000 people. Maybe 1,000 people show up and are like, hey, we're all here for the treasure hunt, so work it out.